Welcome back into Browns Live, powered by First Energy. Nathan Zegura alongside the legend himself, Joe Thomas, one of the best to ever play the game. We welcome back in the head coach of your 3-1 Cleveland Browns, Kevin Stefanski, in this week's game preview presented by Ruoff Mortgage. And coach, the Colts, they have the #1 defense in many, many categories. They've been tough to throw it on. They lead the league in interceptions. They're tough to score on, #1 scoring defense. So our best fan question, powered by First Energy, sets it up for you. From Reddit user Stripeless Zebra 1, he says, "Hey coach, what is it like to game plan for a defense that has been as good as the Colts have been through the first quarter of the season?"
It's a great challenge. I think Monday you turn on the tape and you see what you're getting yourself into. It's a very sound scheme. They don't do a lot, and there's beauty in that. They're coming off the ball. They know where they're supposed to be. They vary their coverages a little bit, but they just trust their players and they let them get off the ball. We have to put together a great plan for this defense because with that, you really have to double down on your own technique, your own fundamentals. So we try to put a plan together that will, attack this defense, and we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a battle out there.
Yeah, Coach, the Colts lead the NFL in scoring defense, and they're one of only 4 teams to allow fewer than 80 yards rushing per game. For you as a play caller, how do you stay disciplined to the game plan and continue to call those runs, even if they might not be working as well as you want early on in the game?
I think, Joe, you go into it thinking you know how the game's going to go, or you have a pretty good idea, and then you got to be ready to pivot, and you got to be understanding of what the game calls for. And there's got to be a great balance of run and pass in terms of an unpredictability standpoint, I should say. So we don't go into it saying we have to be 50-50 or we have to be 75-25. We don't think of it that way. We think about trying to stay in our offense throughout a 4-quarter game where there's unpredictability to what we're doing. With that being said, we got to get into the game and see how it's going, what's working, what's not working, and that's where the great conversations occur in between series at halftime and try and figure out, all right, what's the best way to attack this defense?
Not only that, you have to worry about how to attack their offense, and their offense led by Phillip Rivers, who's been in the league for almost 2 decades. When you go against somebody who's that kind of a crafty veteran and also that prolific a trash talker, what do you have to do in the week to get ready for a guy like Rivers in this Colts offense?
Yeah, they're doing an outstanding job. Rivers comes into a scheme that was already in place with Coach Reich and Coach Sirianni, but they were with him previously, so there's great familiarity there with the quarterback and the scheme. So you really see vintage Phillip Rivers. I mean, he's doing what he's done in his career and had a ton of success doing in his career. It's very impressive. The run game is varied. There's different schemes. They have multiple guys that can hurt you on the outside. T.Y. Hilton, everybody knows, but then they have this cadre of tight ends that come out and they're able to move them around. So it's a multiple attack, and we got to really be about our business. This is a really big challenge for our defense.
Coach, this is our crucial catch game. I see you wearing the hoodie. I've got the hoodie on. What does that mean to you, and what will you be advocating for this Sunday against the Colts?
Well, it means a lot, and I think all of us have been affected by cancer in some way with relatives and friends, and it's something that I know has touched my family with varying aunts, uncles, so it's something that's very important. We have to make sure that we're raising awareness for this and all the types of cancer that there are, and we just got to make sure that we make a difference.
Coach, thank you so much for the time, and best of luck on Sunday in this great showdown between the 3-1 Cleveland Browns and the 3-1 Indianapolis Colts at First Energy.